Hi, kids. You know what this birthday party here's missing?
What?
Music!
Not just music, but a trip to Clown Town.
Oh, I had the jukebox and everything over here
Oh, wow,
now.
you even got the jukebox?
Yeah, I thought, why not? It has some of my favorite songs, including songs I can't play yet because of spoilers. Actually, the actual one actually doesn't even look like they'll let me play some of them just yet.
Oh, yeah, that's actually really, that's really clever on them. They actually do, fade out the songs you can't hear yet, because technically you haven't even got that far into the game yet.
What is We Are Pac-Man?
Oh, don't play that. That's actually something you'll get to hear in the credits.
Okay. Well, for now, yes, Funhouse.
Time to head on to the Funhouse.
Why not?
Like I said, this is pretty much Clown Central, and I mean, depending on how you view it, this looks like something that wouldn't really be out of place in Klonoa.
Oh,
But more on that when we actually get inside the Clowning Around episode.
Starting now. Do a little dance in Pac-Man and get your little cute butt in there.
you think my bird's cute?
So yeah, for those of you that are clown phobes, this might not be the place for you. But for platformers like us, I mean, it's honestly not too bad.
It's topsy-turvy land in here.
You know, I would really hope that no one I know is a clown phobe, otherwise I'm gonna have a hard time selling one of my characters to people.
Whoa, jeez, so that's what that does.
Well, I mean, from what I remember seeing of your character, she borders a fine line between, like, clowns and jesters and all that stuff. I don't know.
Oh, careful
It's one of those things where I don't think she's not going to come across as visually unappealing as, like, these sad clown faces.
Aww.
Yep. In fact, I'll have you know that she actually detests the evil clown stereotype and is currently fighting media to prevent it from spreading.
Woo!
But I also feel bad because when you butt bounce these guys, they scream. They're in pain.
Ah!
Oh, God, that hurt.
So it's true what they say. Clowns are known for more than just having funny bones.
It's very handy, actually, that.
Actually, the way you did that, Logan, that hurt, or in the version that I have,
Holy fuck! I missed the P!
Oh no, that's actually back there. It's back with the cherry door. It's just before the spinny door thingy.
There
My
it is.
my memory may be awful when it comes to thinking about.
Oh. God damn it! Stop laughing at my misery, you piece of fuck!
Oh no!
Okay, now you were saying about your memory?
I was like, my memory may be crap when it comes to like conversations that we're having, but like when it comes to like little things in the levels that I can see and be like, yes, I remember there was an orange door back this way. I got that down.
Oh, by the way,
Down.
this is a distinct difference between the original and Re-Pac. These bumper car enemies, you can't kill them in the original game, but you can kill them in Re-Pac. So you have that advantage over me, Logan.
Oh, I don't even know where the bumper car enemies are just yet.
You're actually about to come up to one.
Okay, let's see.
Or maybe they don't, or I don't know, maybe they shifted them to a different part of the level.
I thought I was closer to that platform. Let's try that
that-
again. It says
Did
Pac-Man.
that oh boy. Did that, the ghost in that have the big lips?
Did it?
Well, no, I just meant like the ghost that Logan killed.
Oh, I completely forgot. I didn't even register that these are ghosts. And yes, they have the classic wacky, it's the classic, something oil, and it's like something paint, what kind of mask is it? But it's like a classic kind of...
Oh, come on, it's not that hard to decipher. I wear that stuff on a regular basis.
I know, why can't I remember what it is? It's like...
And you won't believe how badly it chafes.
I need to look this up, but I can't because it's the Pac-Man.
Hype your old man behind the chair. Would you mind looking that up for us?
What is that kind of like white clown makeup called? Because I know it has a specific name, and I just can't for the life of me remember what it's called. But I remember it has like a really weird sounding name.
Okay, let me see.
I'm gonna try something here. Oh, stop that.
Okay,
Okay, never mind. You can kill the bumper cars in the original. You just need a powered up Pac dot bomb.
Oh,
Okay, so forgive me if I mispronounce this. The Auguste clown.
yeah. Oh, and it's like and it had this name that was like it's like just straight up just like wax or oil or something like that or like
Grease paint.
Grease paint, that was it. I was like, oil? No, yeah, grease paint. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you.
Ooh, I like the sound of that word.
Oh, I thought I could jump up there and do something snazzy and tricky. I'm all the way back.
Well, look at it this way. Like, we're still relatively in sync.
That's good, then. What would you say about the platforming requirements of this place with all these spinny platforms now?
In Re-Pac, it's not too bad. It'll take a little time to adjust to them in the original, though, because there is some momentum in play.
Okay. Oh, boy. Does it? And I don't know if I'd ever asked this or not, but...
Oh, jeez, case in point.
Actually, I may have already asked at some point. Hype, have you ever been to the circus?
I have not. I remember... Oh, boy. I remember we talked a handful of times that the circuses are not particularly kino, particularly with how they treat animals, but even with that not being said, I've never...
It makes men like this guy sad.
Aww.
But even that notwithstanding, I've never been to a circus myself. I've been to, like, I think I've been to a carnival once, but it wasn't like a big fancy carnival. It was more of a state fair than anything.
Okay.
Makes sense. I've been to at least one Ringling Brothers show, but that's all I can remember. And this was, like, way long ago, back when I was, like, probably 7 or 8.
Yeah, I remember that.
All I remember is that my ears nearly got blown out.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
One thing that they tried to do.
What was that?
I forget what it was, but it caused some sort of explosion, I guess?
Oh. Yeah, I can see that being a kind of a bump.
I thought there was a door here.
I can see that being a real problem. God.
Yeah, I was just about to say, with that staircase that fell down, just like how you fell down, it's a good thing that if you accidentally run... Oh, boy. Imagine if you accidentally...
Don't mind what I'm doing. I'm being an idiot. Just talk about the stair. No, I don't need easy mode.
You almost said yes for a second. Anyway, I was just saying, like, with how those staircases fell, thankfully you're not underneath them when they fall, because I can imagine that being like an instant crushing life lost.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think this game pulls anything like that, thankfully.
Not until I return to Dreamland Deluxe Revisit. We're going to have to deal with that particular section again.
If it means anything, I don't think I'm going to pull anything nearly as stupid as I did during that initial run.
Okay.
No, it's
like, I know better. Oh, I know better than that.
It's like, well, of course you're not going to be doing that, James. You're going to be too busy upholding the integrity of the fat boxes for me.
Yeah, because you know, new housing also means new internet that isn't quite as kosher with our previous endeavors. So I'll have to fill in for Hype as DD.
It should be said that, like, I don't know if we talked about it in this video or a different video, but the trucks that were coming by were apparently meant to be installing, like, amplifiers near our area. Now, whether or not it's going to be a big improvement over what we have now is up in the air, but hey, a little step's better than no step.
That is good.
So it will affect everyone in the neighborhood?
It should. But everyone that's within the area that the internet's providing.
Gotcha.
Run this way. Escape.
And unlike the boring old bozos that are chasing Pac-Man on Logan's end, the ones on my end actually dressed up for the occasion.
What gives you guys? I thought it was my birthday party and you were gonna do it special. Like, we're sorry.
And Blinky's just you know, being all angry because he knows he doesn't want to dress up in that stupid face paint.
I don't like this.
In here, I thought you people liked parties.
I mean, clearly, and I forget if we learn about this later, but clearly,
that one right there, that was a black and white teddy bear. That's the one from, I forget its name, but the one from Danganronpa, I think.
Oh yeah,
Monokuma. Monokuma. That's, you know what? I can sort of see it though. It's also funny looking at those stuffed teddies as the targets now, because I was not expecting that those Those are multiple props you can use in Pac-Man Museum Plus, and it didn't occur to me that in there that they were actually meant to be used there for target practice.
See, and that, it's neat to see where all this was coming from.
And also, also a plus I'll definitely give on Re-Pac side, because in the original game, I think they just reused the pirate decoys from the pirate areas.
Oh, well then I'm glad that they had a new way to show that off. And give me in this one, get the Pac-Man.
Again, I'll still say for what it's worth, Re-Pac may not be the most state-of-the-art remastered like Crash Insane or SpongeBob Rehydrated. But it definitely, it really doesn't... Oh, wait, never mind. I thought they reused the pirate stuff again. No, they just use ducks and generic teddy bears. Okay, so they still had a similar idea.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be butt bouncing on these balloons, but I feel like it's only natural for me to do this.
I mean, if it means anything, it gets you through the area faster.
Oh gosh.
Also, unless I'm mistaken, Logan, did you already use a Krome power pellet earlier?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay, because I actually got to use one during all the target practice.
Oh, I completely didn't notice. I didn't have one there for some reason, or I didn't notice it.
Really?
Well, I'm sure I'll see one's up ahead soon. Because
No worries, because let's just say that alongside the jukebox, I also asked Logan to get another certain something that we alluded to earlier.
Yeah.
And look at it this way, it didn't cost much, just 99 cents of your hard-earned cash.
99 cents.
Lemon.
Not again.
I'm not that wide.
I don't want the lemons.
Am I really that fat?
Okay, let's try this again, and don't go for the lemon. You want the cherry. Cherry!
Also, thank God I'm in a clearer headspace, because now I get to do the bonus level too.
Yeah.
Nice. You get to show off. Oh, come on. Ah. So tricky, like, I'm not saying that the slot machine's any easier on James's end, but like sometimes it's really difficult to like see when it's coming. Like you gotta really memorize this board.
Also, I might be wrong, but I just looked over at James's side. It looks like that timer in that one's a lot shorter than the version Logan had.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was that much shorter.
Got it. 2 up.
But that's it was actually I got through that relatively quickly.
Nice. Same here.
Look at all the fruits I got.
Back
That
in.
means a whole lot of rolls.
That means I get to get ready for the barrel blast in a second, as soon as I take a break on this bench. Oh.
Oh.
Pac-Man, that's not how you relax on a bench.
Is it this way?
Oh no, maybe it's over here.
This way?
No, maybe it's off to this side.
Guess I should have just said a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen, but when you're doing the slot machine in the original Pac-Man world, the amount of times you get to spin it are based on the amount of fruit you have as opposed to how many tokens you collected.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you get a lot of fruit, you could be doing this for for a little while. But again, it also helps too that's still relatively short.
And they always let you skip it in case you've gotten way too many.
Oh, that's so much better. Look at that life count. 18 smackaroos.
Oh, nice. Very good buffer. I'm just over here with my 49. I don't know what I'm doing with all these. I can't stuff all these in my gloves.
I mean, these gloves can't get any bigger.
Yeah. Alright, let me know when you're ready to go barrel blasting.
I'm ready to go, well, maybe not play so much barrel blasting, because that would require a Wii Remote Nunchuck, but barrel blasting, on the other hand.
Oh.
You go ahead and start.
Go now. It looks like yes, and I didn't even notice, but they are smart enough to even let you know which levels will have a key in them.
Mm-hmm. A key and also a friend.
Noxious clown gas.
It's
Oh,
not
jeez.
clown gas.
But it sure is noxious. You gotta give me that.
Oh, so that's where all my missing Joker toxin went.
I need to figure out, like, what Sorry, man in the chair, but I am very curious, because that's another... Now that we finally finished, covering Freakazoid, which, yes, show far ahead of its time, I'm so bummed that it did have to go away. And I'm still saying that as someone who's not entirely sure how faithful or how good the Teen Titans Go crossover of all things was.
I'll say, as someone that has seen it, it definitely is on brand in terms of its Freakazoid representation, and it's really great to hear the actors that return for it. I'd be hard-pressed to say that it's, like, good on its own merits, but as a Freakazoid tribute, it's not too bad.
Because I did hear that Freakazoid and the Lobe both return.
It was Freakazoid, the Lobe, Cosgrove, and they even got Joe the announcer back.
Oh, Jolie! Oh, that's so sweet. All right, here we go. Here's Metal Power real quick.
So now Logan has become the Chrome Noir Shokogen in the flesh.
Which, yes, James has one of these. It's a cool little robot that Pac-Man can pilot.
I have the actual figure because of the contest I won.
Yay.
Weirdly enough, though, I did get the whole, like, figure set and also a copy of the game. Well, technically another copy because I already had the Switch version. I settled on getting an Xbox One version instead.
Yeah.
But it didn't come with a code to also get the Krome Noir Chocogen skin. So that's not. I'm not sure why that got left out. Even though I'm pretty sure that was a part of the promised package.
Also, I actually have. I think this may be one of the first times I've done it. Maybe not, but I missed a letter, and I do not care to go back. And find it.
Finally, the shoe's on the other foot.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Mr. Man, the cheer here with an update. According to Google Ask, I have 2 different streaming services that claim that they have the critic on it. One of them is HBO Max, and the other is something called Crackle.
Crackle, I have heard about it. Crackle usually houses some form of like movies and stuff typically. But
watch out for those hot platforms.
Yep. But I do know that I have HBO Max and great.
Right, because
no,
we were using
I'm
that
gonna
to
say
watch
no
footage
because I already
cartoons.
missed the P, so there's no point in me getting the C. You all saw the C. I'm taking my apple and leaving. But
I'm hungry.
Oh God. But yeah, no, I do have HBO Max, and now we just have to hope that they don't, for whatever reason, get stupid and decide to remove the critics.
And meanwhile, somehow Zavlaz has overheard that. It's like, oh, I knew I forgot something.
Oh, the tax right. Here we go. Now time to see if I can.
Fun.
All right, let's see if I got this. Holding to the right. Go. Okay.
Yay!
That one was mud. That one, I'll say right now, that one felt a lot more forgiving than the other one. Whenever I hit these buttons,
just be wary, Logan. That's not the worst of it.
I know. Now I noticed that. Oh, jeez. Now I noticed that when I push in, whenever I push in a button that activates, and there's a cool camera perspective to show. Oh, here's where that switch activated. Is that happening in the classic version as well, where they they'll pause the camera to show where that switch just activated?
It sometimes does that, but not always.
Okay.
Oh, like here it does.
Alrighty. Oh, okay. Same here. I'll take care of those in a bit. I got a maze.
The only thing it doesn't do is that strange jingle that plays whenever the whole thing finishes.
Oh, the do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, that's due to Re-Pac.
Right. More mazes.
Ooh.
More crazes. Oh, no.
So, whose bright idea was it to hire a clown for a man's 20th birthday?
Oh, I thought he would have liked it. Everyone likes Ronald McDonald.
Well, except for people that don't like fast food.
Yeah, those people are sad. I know, because I'm one of them right now.
There is something to be said, though, that's kind of funny about how Ronald McDonald, despite his whole legacy, the only thing that's still relevant about him now is, well, assuming you want to call it still relevant, the Ronald McDonald Charity Foundation.
Oh, is that still
Yeah,
around?
you know what?
I think that's still around.
Oh, it is. It's because it's for the kids and this whole thing of, oh, thank you. Oh, no! He double backed a second time.
Whoops.
Okay, well, let's just keep moving. But, yeah, no, now that you think about it, now that you put it that way, I didn't consider that, but you're right. I actually am hard-pressed to think of a time when McDonald's actually did use Ronald McDonald for the branding of the company.
Yeah, and then clown scares happened, and they just they put a hard foot on that. I mean, granted, it was sort of a slow death because at first it was just Ronald's friends that more or less got the pink slip, and then not long after, Ronald McDonald, not to say completely jobless now because he's still the face of the whole charity foundation, but nowadays if McDonald's involved, it's usually. Okay, I don't even know if they still use these cretins anymore, but the little minion-like anthropomorphic boxes.
Yeah, the box thingies with the weird...
Yeah, those. I think they still use them.
Yeah, for the Happy Kids meal, which I never got. Why do they have human teeth?
Good question. Why do the minions have human-esque teeth?
I don't know. we need to look into this. Ow.
It's just one of those things where it depends on how it's rendered.
Yeah. Oh, but I want this treasure chest. Why did I fall for it? Okay, what about this treasure chest?
It was a ploy just for bananas.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just start doing this then. Screw the RevRoll platform. I'm gonna do something slick. And something slick. Thank you.
Well, in hindsight, why do you even need the platform?
For the first ones, for the first couple of them, it wasn't.
Oh, by the way, there's the skin.
Yep.
There it is.
It's so cool.
It's so sleek, and it's not even just the look of like how Pac-Man looks that change. It's also the footsteps he makes.
Oh, let me see. Oh, that doesn't normally play in the original metal skin.
Mm-mm.
Huh? I didn't know that. That's actually cool. Okay, there's my way to get.
Yeah, they actually they you can't say they skimped out on the details for the Krome Noir skin.
Which is good. Okay, let's see, does it? One.
And don't forget, you do have that. Yeah, there you go, the hover.
And with that, key acquired, but we won't be able to use it until next level.
Yep. So don't hold on to your keys.
And if anyone's curious, like, but Logan, you said this was a blind playthrough. I did because I was told that I had to try and go for the true ending by saving every single person. I did have to. Oh boy. Okay.
Actually, weird. I just realized. I think you skipped out your chance to open that last fruit door.
Potentially, but that's okay.
What was inside it?
Probably the
It was a
letter
melon.
N. Oh, but yeah, it was probably the letter N. But I missed all the letters, so I'm gonna cash out here if that's fine and dandy with the rest is.
Alrighty.
You
Talk.
do that.
Done. Akma. Or no,
What's up?
it's Pac-Man's AMA.
Akma.
No, not Acma. I didn't get the C, so it's just a Reddit AMA.
Oh.
He'll answer any questions you have on the road.
Tell me, Pac-Man, what did happen to your first wife?
Something.
Let's just say, okay, this is kind of off the mic here, but truth be told, we kind of had to put her into a, what do you call it? Like those,
Witness protection program?
witness protection programs.
Got the bell. Nice.
After the scandal that happened with freaking Act Games, I can't take no chances.
Yeah.
Understandable. Melon.
If they find my wife, they'll break her toes.
And then they'll break my toes.
And I like my toes.
Take that
Come
bonus.
on, bring her down. Thank you.
What you up to? You up to those crazy rev roll jumps now?
Not yet. I'm on the rotating platform with all the heated platforms.
Oh, and I guess a new thing I didn't mention is that now that, and it may only happen now or later, but now that I have the jukebox thing, now whenever I enter areas that have a song playing, at the start of any screen transition, at the very bottom, it'll show the actual title of that song, I guess, so that later on you can then go and, you can then find and re-listen back to that song once you said, oh, I liked that song in this area. I also don't know how to get the crowns.
The crowns, I don't even know the point of the crowns are.
I think I can only assume it's because I can only assume it's tied to the Pac-Man letters, because this one I got the crown, but not this one.
Okay, yeah, no, I think it is for getting everything. So
Okay.
Man.
anyway, I'm still hoofing it here in this level, so don't mind
Look at that.
y'all as you see this old jank for the next couple minutes.
That's okay. I mean, I'm gonna tune in and see what you're up
Logan
to.
sped up because he missed a handful of the letters.
I was, yeah, no, I have no excuse. I did. Mess
Yeah,
up.
now I'm coming
yeah,
into this thing. And the big problem here is that,
Oh.
remember when I said that Pac-Man in the original game has slightly rubbery physics?
Oh,
Also not helped is how the platforms are arranged.
I noticed like it's difficult to see when they get rendered. You know, and are in the right place to be used, but I believe in you.
Why did I have to take the shape of a stinky ball?
Of all the things God could have made
Not
me,
even just-
could have made me a. Go ahead. Okay, wait for it.
Not even
yet,
just a
not
regular
yet.
bullet. I'm
No.
sorry.
No, I just want to make sure. Yeah.
Oh,
He's got it though. He's got it. I have full confidence in him. Continue.
I was just saying, like, not even just a regular bowl. It had to be a stinky bowl, like he said.
A stinky, smelly super ball.
Not yet. You got a little bit of time to wait.
Like, do you
here.
still even find those in gumball dispensers anymore?
No. Whoa, okay. Yeah, that's the thing you have to be. That's the thing I'm worried about. You have to be careful of is that, like, you know, even if you land the rev roll, you gotta make sure that you can stop into. Oh, thank goodness, put a check. They did not put that second checkpoint there for
Oh,
me.
yay!
Ooh.
I somehow made it.
Oh my gosh.
Despite the impossible odds.
All right.
But on the bright side,
You did it.
I made it to the tippy top.
So that actually also then confirms something is that so the Talkman statues are unique to this version.
Yep, it is a thing for Re-Pac.
Okay, well, they really did like that model.
I'll give Re-Pac this. Like, they gave Pac-Man a lot more stage presence,
I agree.
which I think was definitely necessary, considering the entire point of them is literally to take the spotlight from Pac-Man.
Right.
He's almost like the Wario to Pac-Man's Mario.
Right, with that, I am ready to enter Spin Dizzy when you are.
Yeah, he's currently doing a bonus stage first.
Oh, yeah. That's right, he was a good boy and he got all the thingies.
Again, the roles have been reversed. Aside from the lies, he still has, like, an entire, like, bank full of them.
It's too easy to get them.
It's so easy to get them and so much harder to lose them.
I have to actively try and suck in order to lose them.
Partially, I will say it has definitely been a little bit of a bias for me now, where I have absolutely been a little more reckless than I normally would be because of these lives.
I mean, and I think there's no real problem in that. Like, again, Pac-Man is a lot... Like, his overall physics and momentum are just a lot more bearable in Re-Pac than they are in the original game. Not to say it's bad in the original game, but sometimes it does feel like how easily he rolls around can be a detriment.
Right. Alright.
Rolling around, bouncing around, take your pick.
Fair enough.
Alright, with that said, got all that out of my system. Stand your place at the Spin Dizzy floor, and let's roll.
In I go. Do the little jiggy and in I go. Oh boy, here I go spinning again.
Be happy. Spin Dizzy.
Huh. I does not actually play this song when I'm in this area. Maybe it's only another area. And I don't get it. Regardless. Oh, you know what it is? I completely forgot. I completely, I realize now the error of my ways. It's that, it's not at every screen transition. Basically, I get it now. The idea is that it's actually kind of neat. The reason why it shows what current song is playing when you're on Ghost Island is that the jukebox, it allows you to just change what the hub area's background music is.
Yep.
Which I didn't know that.
Which, I mean, hey, if you're feeling more in the mood for the credits theme as your main hub music, then I'd say go for it. Or heck, if you want something a little more form-fitting, I really gotta think about that, actually.
No, it's okay. Oh, don't do this. Okay, just wait for it.
Don't worry, it'll come right back for you.
Okay, I was like, the balloons have popped. What do I do? But no, the other thing is,
We'll blow some more!
What was I gonna say is, one of my favorite songs, is actually not a song that we will hear in this session, unfortunately, just yet. But I could have just done that. I didn't need the freaking, whatever. But yeah, it's a song that'll be in the next session when we get to the final level, which definitely was whenever we referred to how excited and happy I was that they did go back and touch up the soundtrack for this. It is that song in particular that I'm most happy that they went back and actually updated to be a proper version. Get that?
I like how my version of the game, it looks like all these clowns that are spewing out all the gas are literally like they're grouped up and so sad looking. It's almost like they're just hanging around like the four guys that hang around the neighborhood and
Hank Hill and the
Hank Hill and his friends.
I don't know if they ever had a name.
Just ain't right.
Well, I'm talking about now. You're gonna get them ghosts and
You said it, Boo Howard.
Who in Pac-Man's world? Who would be the Boomhauer?
Boomhauer?
Damn it! I missed the P.
I was you know what? I always assumed it'd be like Clyde or something. Out of all the ghosts,
I remember where it is now. Jesus,
oh, okay.
At least I think I remember where it is.
Yeah, no. Careful. Yeah, no. If I had to think about one character, it'd probably be like Clyde. Clyde always seemed to me like out of all the ghosts, he seemed like the one that seemed the least. Dang it! I need to use the D-pad for that area. Because that's something which actually, you know, I forgot to ask. Did that game have analog support?
The original Pac-Man world, yes, it did.
Oh, well, look at that.
You could totally play with the DualShock if you wanted to.
Yay! Wait, where are we going?
Ow!
I don't want to go this far. Hang on, I want to go this way and use the D-pad so I don't do anything I regret. Get an A for my troubles. Away! Got it!
Oops.
And now he goes down.
I will 100% take that snipe shot to the bank. Alright, get you out of the way.
Oh, careful if they're red, how to use.
Yep. More and more of them.
There we go.
I forget. Is there a button I can press to see? Do I just pause? Okay, I pause. I was like, how can I check what fruits I have on standby? And it's just pause.
I think there might be, if not pausing, I think one of the shoulder buttons might show you. Well, then again, also just remember that technically Re-Pac keeps the HUD open at all times, as opposed to the original game that usually hides it.
I wonder now, really quick, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a thing, some kicks. Is there a way to turn off?
I mean,
the
go
HUD?
for it. I'm still catching up.
There does not seem to be a way to turn off the HUD.
Nope.
Oh well.
Any day now. Thank you.
More and more and more and more and whoa! Get that on.
Yeah, no, I got some serious catching up to do now.
It's okay. At the very least, I have not noticed. Oh jeez.
Whoa.
At the very least, I have not noticed too many like problematic rev-roll sections just yet.
Not yet. I think what we witnessed at the end of that second level was probably the worst of that.
Good.
No, wait! Oh, jeez! Oh.
Don't fill me now, balloons. Thank you.
Surprised the balloons could hold that girth.
Too much. Get
You
out of the
know,
way.
do you think... Can tell me how easily he can bounce off the floor? I doubt Pac-Man's really that heavy.
No, I was talking about when he was Mega Pac-Man.
I learned how to do that finally. Oh, and
What?
you actually have to do that sometimes to get fruit. Basically, in this world, and I guess in the second one as well, they now introduced a new kind of power-up that enhances your butt bounce to become a full ground bound shockwave thingy.
Unfortunately, that's a pretty infrequent power-up to find, but when you do use it, I mean, use it to slam onto whatever, like, any nearby enemies.
Okay, duly noted. Dang it, I'm trying to get
I
over there.
need some health bad.
Because that looks like something fun. Are you
I forget if the original game did this or not, but I want to say... I don't think Re-Pac does it, but I think every 50 Pac Dots will give you another health wedge.
Oh, I actually haven't been paying attention. I'll keep an eye on that. So I have 77.
I know that was a thing in Pac-Man World 2. I forget if the original game did it or not.
Let's see. I'm counting.
Oh, there we go.
I'm close to 100, and once I hit 100, then I will,
100
I
dots!
just need 8 more dots, please. 8 more dots, please. Please, 8 more dots. Help, Pac-Man. Help. Where's that Galaxian? I swear I have not found him
Is that on the blue?
nowheres. Let's see. Over here. No.
Those are the happiest hippo faces
Are
I've
you-
ever seen.
I'm a happy hippo face.
Oh yeah. Okay, I can confirm that. Yeah, I gained the 100th peg. Actually, now I don't know if that actually gave me a health pip or because I got 100 that just gave me a 1-up.
Oh, they actually did. They did give you one of those 400 Pac Dots.
That I actually do not know. That we may have to go back to the instant replay to determine whether or not that did actually update.
Fair.
I'm still trying to keep an eye for this Galaxian. I cannot find it yet.
It's probably a good ways in.
Okay.
I just know that with this particular area, we need to activate a certain gizmo to pretty much bring everything
Turn
turn
power
everything on.
Fair enough. Okay, so that is the same then. Fair enough. Whoa, jeez. Wait, thank you. Give me a lot of checkpoints for this area, I must admit. Ah! Come on. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I just remembered. I know this area, like around this area, when I did my first run of Pac-Man World, Re-Pac. It did lead to this amusing little glitch that occurred where, like I can still move him around, but he was just he was literally he was just doing a standing pose but just moving around.
Just T-posing intimidatingly awful.
It's just equivalent to T-posing, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was amusing, but at the same time, it did leave me a little concerned.
Yeah, well,
Ow.
of course you don't want to find out that that all this time things broke. Okay, I do have an orange. Let's go. Get me up there. Okay, I feel.
Oh yeah, the hammers are, well, they're huge, and I mean, there's also certain cases where they can angle themselves in such a way. Gee, ew.
Careful.
They can angle themselves, like, depending on the angle. Sometimes you never can tell which way they're gonna swing.
Yeah, I cannot.
I think you missed the Galaxian.
I think I did miss the Galaxian. Oh wells.
It's just one measly maze. Who's gonna notice?
Every single person writing furiously. I wanted this to be the definitive Pac-Man Let's Play experience, and you, sir, have left me robbed.
I'm going to write you a stern letter and then shoot your face.
Wait,
With
why?
what?
Wait, why would you start with the letter and then shoot the face?
I want to
like your
ease
stern letter.
into it.
And then it just reads like, "Dear Lucky, I have this gun at your face right now." Oh,
And then just like, takes your hand and then uses to go, signed, me.
Check something, because I feel like I'm misremembering something.
Alright, I'm gonna go say Pac Baby. That's all cool.
Yeah, go for it.
Pac Baby.
Now known as Pac Sis.
Who
Also sounds like she's a robot. Hey, you rescue me, Daddy. I'll be outside. Be careful, Daddy. Just the way they rock it off. Done. Oh my gosh. God.
Poor Pac Sis, neutered before her prime.
That sounds painful.
I will die.
I mean, you notice that she has the exact same, like, facial discrepancies that the Pac-Bomb has.
Which I don't care what you say, Namco. I understand you're trying to introduce continuity. Peach Fever!
Peach Fever! Oh god!
That's a lot of butts.
The butts are coming!
So that's what that does. Just occasionally you'll get lucky. Oh, it's just all Pac, but okay, why not? You know what? I was feeling a little bit short on lives. Thank you, Namco. I'm happy that you're looking out for me.
Now, how that saying goes, when something smells, it's gotta be the butts.
Be the butts. Just give me all those
Something
freaking. I
smells,
can't.
it's gotta be. This man needs a lobotomy. When something smells, it's gotta be the butts.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is that a fan-made song or something?
Yeah, basically, it's a, so the guy that made Brawl in the Family, he worked with a bunch of other people to make essentially a musical rendition of the first Ace Attorney game, and they actually have, like, various songs based on, like, the cases and acts of the first Ace Attorney game.
Oh, like B-U-T-Z. Oh, Larry Butts. I was like, for some reason I kept thinking like it was like a.
Logan, I found the Galaxian.
Where was it?
It was wedged between those platforms with the hammers. Like there was a chest you might have missed.
Oh, I could actually like picture where it was probably. Ah, dang. Oh well.
Well, at least you know what? I will carry on in your stead.
Here, what I'm gonna do is because I think there's someone I need to quickly answer the door for in a bit. I'm gonna talk to Pac Baby and show what she says.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my daddy, always coming to the rescue. Let's rescue the others, Daddy.
Man, it was those lines in particular that really made me frown hard because that was pretty much the definitive proof that, oh, they really do mean it. She really is. Mommy really is Miss Pac-Man's replacement.
You did.
Oh yeah.
mean it.
You do mean it. Oh my gosh. Alright, with that, I'm gonna actually be right back, but I am now going to be fully tuning into James' end because he has a date with the races after this.
Yes, I do. And I mean, I'll give the game credit in that it's not the worst thing in the world. But I definitely do need to keep my arms and I need to keep my hands on the wheel and the foot on the pedal at all times.
Well,
Even when I'm falling to my death.
it does
Let's
actually now make me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Oh my gosh.
Let me. Come on.
Get close
Don't
to me.
leave me spinning.
Get close to it.
He's like, that car really was just like, you know what? No.
You just killed that guy for no reason.
Screw this. I'm gonna see pellets over this.
Boom.
Yeah, no, again, the bumper cars suck in the original game.
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
So
and
I just realized I don't need to be doing this.
yeah, you just go up there. Perfect. Actually, skip that part. Ah! I thought it went the other direction.
Oh, so that's the anti-cheating mallet.
Oh,
Do you live in a cave?
that's the no. Oh gosh. Yes, he does.
Honestly, I'm honestly wondering how certain people actually managed to get through this unscathed.
I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
'cause it's
possible.
It's gotta be because I mean I'm sure there's gotta be some no-hit run challenge somewhere out there. But there we go. Now you just have a few more. Him. Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm late. Sorry.
I'm the
Don't
him.
worry about it, Jeff. I'm late too.
Oh no, yeah, bounce pad now. Across the gaps.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of extra little bouncing we gotta do before we head on back to the way we came.
Full health. No, you don't.
Fuck you.
Hey. So when you fully charge, you start spinning like just constantly.
Yes, that was pretty much your clue that your thing was ready to go full blast.
Oh, okay. Wait, where's the power pellet?
Yeah, I think the pellet's in here.
Oh my god, you
Oh
found it!
boy, I love clowns.
Don't worry, I love you.
Man.
One day.
Listen, I think the way the game ended is fine the way it was, but a part of me does feel a little sad they didn't include that voiced line for Pac-Man, where he just up and just says that before he eats the poor bastard.
Together forever.
Forever, forever, forever.
One eternity later.
I must get. And then you see Pac-Man as he was when he was dissected, because I didn't forget that visual.
And I'll make sure you don't forget.
Yeah, never forget.
Pac-Man was frickin' metal back in those days.
Yes, he was. I mean, props to him for being able to put himself back together relatively easily.
That's a Pac-Man that has nothing to lose.
He just had the look in his eyes of like, I'll show you, gosh dang it, fine. There it is. That's what I'm looking at anyway. Nice.
I'm honestly just amazed they even got away with that in the first place, considering that's pretty graphic detail for a kid's character.
Oh, it was 100% a different time back then. And,
Oh yeah, that era had a lot of things that you would never see ever again. Like, do you remember when the Game Boy Advance SP came out? They gave Mario tribal tattoos.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that. Also, I'll be right back now.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I definitely remember that visual. Like, do you think Mario still has that tattoo?
I don't know. I mean, like, we don't really see him sleeveless too often.
Not anymore, anyway. Like, maybe one... I can think of maybe, like, one or two costumes he can wear in Odyssey that leaves him sleeveless. I mean, now there's one that just leaves him completely shirtless. But otherwise, yeah, I guess that's the definitive proof that, yeah, no, that too was a very short-lived fad he had.
It was probably a henna tattoo.
A what?
It's basically... I don't know, I'm getting tongue-tied.
Oof.
Basically, a henna tattoo is like... Like, imagine, like, you see a piece of paper that has, like, the tattoo design, you soak it in hot water, and you just kind of, like, smush it against your arm so that the ink will kind of, like, soak into your arm naturally.
I can't say I've heard of that type of tattoo.
Well, it's mostly stuff that you see in, like, you know, kids books and whatnot. Like, obviously there's no, like, dedicated henna tattoo parlors.
Right. You know, no, I know what you're talking about now.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that was the actual, like, description for those types of tattoos.
Yeah, I know because I've heard it referred to by that, like, a handful of times on television and whatnot.
Fancy that. I think I actually had one of those tattoos once, but yeah, you know, like all good things, it eventually washed away.
Yeah, it's that dilemma of, like, you know, this tattoo's really boss, but I really do need to bathe eventually.
Yeah. Then there's those weird schmucks that just are so hardcore dedicated to it. They'll just be like, I'll never wash this arm again. Or this face.
Or you know what? They try to find a middle ground where it's like they try to take a shower, but the arm that has the tattoo on it, they just stick out of the shower while they scrub everything else.
Oh god, think of how stiff that arm's gonna feel afterwards.
Hey, sometimes there are prices that you need to pay in order to look awesome.
Alright, after... Jeez, that was probably the longest fucking time it took me just to actually reach a level, like the end of a level compared to Logan.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty much at the home stretch now.
Not just a matter if you can reach it.
I can. It's just a matter that, again, the physics don't always agree with me.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, wait for it. There you go.
Now we got the little assholes on their flying ships.
Out of the way. I got places to be.
I have a family to save.
Well, there you go. No.
Well, that's it. I'm always up for a little detour.
Ooh, okay, there you
Oh!
go. Oh, that. Oh.
Whamp, whamp. Well, on the bright side, I still get to keep my little melon, which I can use here. And there.
The Pac-Man.
The Pac-Man.
Well, you got all the layers, so yes, the Pac-Man.
The one who's endured throughout since the 80s? Who once sponsored Arby's?
Oh, that's right, they did at one point.
Yeah, way back when.
Man, like, I remember... Like, another thing that I remember was, like, back when Maze Madness came out, apparently they had, like, a promotional thing with Miss Pac-Man and the breast cancer awareness group.
That makes sense.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I hate how they laugh whenever they actually get a hit on you.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, there you go.
Alright, there we go. Now then, just flick the switch. And it'll go the other way. Obviously, I don't think you can actually cross through those, like through the little gap in those heat pads. So don't try. Anyway, there's my Pac baby.
There you go.
What does she say?
Yay! Daddy free baby! Now baby go bye-bye!
What? Boom! Just explodes. So, unfortunately, they have not arrived yet, so I may have to answer the door at any moment, but I am here to watch the race.
Alright. Well, first things first, though, I need to do another bonus round. But again, if I count my balloons right, this shouldn't take long at all. And again, you don't even have that much time on the clock, so all makes it all the better.
I will say this looks a lot tight. Maybe I just was underestimating the distance between the balloons, but they look very easily like placed around that you can just jump one to the other. Nice.
Boop.
Yep. And done.
Yahoo.
Put you all in, and yeah, I'll try my luck for a little bit.
Why not? Oh.
That'll do.
So now, do you have any control over the slots, or is it done, or is it played for you?
No, you do have total control over the slots. You press the circle button in order to stop every slot.
Ah, okay.
All right. With that all said, we're currently at the very end of our time in the fun house, and as we've definitely alluded to many a time, this is a bit of a different exception compared to others. But first, I'm gonna go talk to my little Peachy Poo. How you doing?
Daddy go play find more friends! Bye-bye!
Boom! Well, that happened.
Pac-Man realizes then that the baby was just an illusion.
Commitment.
My life is a lie.
So, the Clown Prix. This is gonna be interesting. Because, yeah, it's a total stinking race.
We clowns will beat you. There is no way you'll win this race.
No, der. I took care of that. Oh no.
What if he eats a power pellet and presses the circle button?
Oh, that's it. Okay. But I think I get the gist of what has to happen here now.
Yep, we literally have to go... Pac-Man? Oh, okay, you know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I totally forgot that in order to actually... There's no acceleration button, you just gotta use the stick.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, jeez.
So, it's you against 15 other clowns and weird afros, and you must be the one to top them all. To do so, grab any power pellets to use as a boost, and hope for the best. Try not to fall off, too.
Oh yeah, and I'm also noticing that what also makes this tricky is that, you know, true for the carnival aesthetic, you're racing in bumper cars.
Yes, you are.
Right, that's the door. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. You see, this is why Pac-Man isn't in like a whole lot of racing games, because he's not that good at it.
Not really. He had one time, and that one time was just enough to put the brakes on that stunning
We
career.
don't even talk about the times he appears in Mario Kart.
We don't talk about those times.
Okay.
Oh, good. The other... Actually, you know what? I'm amazed. The other clown racers are actually sucking so much that I'm actually not too far from reaching first. Like, once I get ahead, overlap these guys, the rest of the races is going to be a breeze.
Well, just a matter of this guy will let you lap him.
Oh, actually, that's it.
There you go.
So yeah, now I just got to keep steady and keep to the road. So, how's things down in the Middle East?
Things are doing fine. Been fairly productive. A bunch of laundry that we had to take care of, but that got taken care of pretty soundly.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, aside from that, nothing like too major to talk about.
That's fair.
Oh.
Also, okay, the square, the cross button is I can use for brakes, so that should be fine. And as far as I'm aware, I don't think the clowns have rubber band AI, so I should be fine.
That's good. Also, like, I know when you say Middle East, you mean like the Middle East United States.
Where'd that bomb come from?
Huh?
And I'm back.
There you are.
Who's been leaving all these bombs? I'm in first place!
Maybe they were left there by the announcer, who wanted to give you one last run for your money, but you've done it!
Yeah!
I'm gonna celebrate as though it was your first try!
Yee-hoo! It kinda technically was. Not really.
Aww.
I mean, if it means anything, it didn't really take that long to finish. Like, honestly, the best way to win that boss fight is to hope that the AI of the clowns is dumb enough to keep bumping into each other and leaving you just ample enough time to pass them.
Well, I'm glad that as far as myself, selfishly, I'm glad that I just came back in time to not delay this any longer. Now that you've finished, now I have to, I guess, get myself ready in the driver's seat.
Go for it.
All right, to Clown Prix. Hop aboard!
It's a clowny time.
Hop aboard and pretend that you yourself have hands on the wheel.
Pac-Man, there's a race car. Hop in and hit L, so now there is an accelerate button.
Now there is.
Whoa!
And it's in first person.
Okay. Practice, prepare for the
here.
race. Press circle, use pack, turbo. Press your gauge the bottom left full. So as soon as it gets full...
So that turbo meter will constantly fill up, and once it fills up to a certain point, then yeah, you can boost. You will still have to keep an eye out for power pellets, but instead of actually being the boost for you, they will help in actually taking out the rest of the competition.
Oh.
Speaking of competition...
I'm racing you?
No, I don't want to soil my hands on those steering wheels. I'm bringing in the big boys.
Not to mention, I can't even fit in those.
Their faces are taped on with realistic hot glue.
Just the way they break and actually look right at you. I don't know. There's something kind of very expressive about that.
And now they can render all of the clowns. Hey, you guys are cheating!
Dirty cheaters!
Alright. So... Uh-oh.
So you still have to watch out for bombs. I think they do still hurt you. And unlike in the original game, I think falling off does not automatically guarantee you needing to restart from the beginning. But that being said, the same rules still apply. You need to be in first place in order to win.
Now that I have this, can I actually, like... No,
Well, you can't kill them, but you can definitely stun them.
Okay. Around the kite, kind of around, make sure to brake around tight curves.
I want to say the racetrack in and of itself is also a little bit longer. But again, once you're past all the other clowns, it's relatively smooth sailing.
Okay. Make sure it's a nice time. Go.
Oh, whoosh.
I mean, this is a decent. I mean, I'd say this is a decent enough idea to like make this a little bit new, get the new camera perspective. I will say it definitely makes these a little more tense because you don't have a. I mean, it's first person. You don't get a clear enough look at what's ahead of you.
Oh.
Nope. But that being said, now that you're ahead of everyone else, you can take things relatively easy now.
Nice, except for the freaking bombs that the announcer keeps leaving, and we're going down. And you turn.
And Pac-Man is currently first in the runnings, but don't you worry, race fans. I have lifted plenty of insurance to ensure that his first place isn't so easily earned.
For some reason, I thought you were about to take the very downer route of like, he's in first, but don't worry, Lucky can cock it up at any moment.
Watch as he does so right now.
Wait, what's this, folks? One of the clowns somehow managed to sneak in some cement on his tailpipes.
Cement.
Also, I gotta ask, Logan,
also-
did you?
Yeah, I had to. You created the narrative. I had to stick to the script. This is to give the big betters their full payout.
Yeah, I mean,
Also definitive proof that you can still race even if you do fall.
Yeah.
right, so...
I mean, absolutely. That's also why I did it. And the statue.
No, you're not that statue!
Oh, different statue.
That's just a prop.
Oh,
So is that
I
one.
thought that was like every other one I break. Okay.
I don't blame you for thinking that, but if you're clear, if there's no checker mark flag, don't consider that the end of the race.
All right. Here's the checker mark flag.
And you did it.
And if you're curious, yes, had I not done that thing earlier, I would have. If I had enough of a space, I would have 100% disrespected them by going in reverse over the finish line.
Disrespected them.
But anyway. Oh, hey.
And look, you got some complimentary prize money and fruit.
Something about ramming into things at first person. It's kind of like that Batman thing where I rammed into that guy who dove in front of the Batman. Just out of nowhere. Okay. But yeah, there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad.
All in a good night's work.
I don't care. I got 60 lives, and you can bet your bum dollar I'm gonna spend them all willy-nilly.
Unless you do another round of butt fever, I don't want any.
Okay.
Alright, so, unfortunately, the fun times must come to an end, because next up to bat is the factory.
Now we're on the clock.
But, yep, work shift's on, boys. Let's go.
Alright, here we go. Let me know. Or did you start right away? Oh, that's right.
just
You got
already
your
started.
Okay, I completely forgot that. You had a head start there. I was like, I thought we were running there at the same time. Perilous Pipes, in we go.
Now, thankfully, like, as far as, like, the actual world's concerned, it's not that much harder than the circus area. The only thing to worry about is that some of the enemies are a little deadlier by comparison. Like those walking... What do you even call those types of tools?
They're like butane torches.
Yeah, walking butane torches. I mean, obviously you can't butt bounce on them while their heads are, like, held up high.
I did notice that I could still rev roll into them.
Yes, you can. You can rev roll into them. You can also shoot a pack dot at them.
Okay. Fair enough. Give me that. Give me these.
I don't want to those. I should probably make the detour.
Looking for the... Anyway. That's something else entirely. Okay. Oh, give me a power pellet. Where is it? Where is it? There you are.
Oh, where are my power pellets gone?
I'm a monster! What has become of little Pac-Man?
Pac-Man was not so little anymore.
Not since the war.
The Pac.
Pac War.
You know, the one war where a bunch of traitorous Pac people literally got themselves stripping of their actual corpses and turned to ghosts.
Okay. No. I need to find that P. I need to find the P right now.
I thought you were saying no to me literally inciting the plot of Pac-Man the Ghost.
Oh, and I see it. You drop down here. Okay, we're good. It's like, no, I'm not gonna... My laziness cannot continue here, where I need to, you know, I need to, like, actually, like, show the stuff off now.
Yeah, especially now that we're in a new world.
Okay, hang on.
It's only fair.
Okay. Wait for it. Hop aboard.
But yeah, probably... The more I think about it, it's probably for the better that whole show was forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if something about how the villain of that whole show had his whole body just straight up, like he was stripped of his whole body and just became a ghost, is some kind of metal shit.
It was wild. I'm also now reminded of another weird show that I don't think many people ever remember. But
Which one?
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Well, I'm aware. You know what? I do remember hearing that there was a like a TV adaptation of it.
It was strange.
All I know for certain is that one of the female leads was literally just a former tomato turned to a human.
Yep, and that was I'm dead.
Oh.
But it was actually a speedrunning Ow.
Totally.
Ow. Oh, I went the wrong way. The speedrunning trick failed because I literally just now doubled back and probably extended the amount of time would have taken to get here. Just jump over the things. Pac-Man, you're the hero of our ages. Just jump over the thing. And
I mean, how hard has it got to be?
Maze time. Let's go. Yeah, no, it was apparently a killer tomato turned human for some weird rebel plot. I didn't understand it. These Steam gauges has me thinking of another game that once Hype's Internet comes back online, that I want to cover with you guys.
What's that? Which one is that?
Overcooked.
Oh yeah, yeah, we should try that sometime.
I can't guarantee I can't guarantee it'll be the easiest cooking time we've ever had, but it will be fun cooking time, hopefully.
And isn't that what matters most? And besides, it'll be all the more fun knowing that we'll have the Swedish chef by our side.
That's right. Also, if you're curious, to see what a full playthrough of it looks like, oh lordy! If you would like to see what
that's a response to people that want to see a playthrough of it.
What are you doing? No, okay. Check out Angel Arts' channel because on there, we did a whole playthrough of the. Oh, nice. We did a whole playthrough of the game and every single one of its DLCs that came out henceforth. It just. I'll say it was fun, but I will also 100% agree that it was to the naked eye, unless we were doing them in paced sessions, which we'd have to do anyway. The game can be a bit repetitive. Since it is more or less the same, it's the same actions, just with new stage hazards to keep things exciting. But I don't know.
Right, there's just a game loop that can only really change itself up depending on like the scenario of the situation.
But I definitely had enough fun that I would not be against even in a look at revisiting with you guys.
Oh, oops! I think I just realized something where I goofed up.
What did you do?
So I flicked the blue switch after I got the Galaxian, thinking that the whole paddock chain would still be there by the time I'm done. It's not there no more.
Oh, but you can still make that jump, right?
What? I mean, I can still, maybe, I don't know. I for all I know, I might be missing out on another letter.
Oh no, I can tell you right now, I haven't gotten another letter through that just yet. I only have the P and the A by the time I got the Galaxian.
Did you even get anything out of that whole backdock chain?
No, it just literally just led me over to something else. It led me to Health Pip, and that was it.
Okay, so that's all I was missing out on.
I gotta do some of these.
Oh
guys.
man, could I use a little extra health?
Okay, here's the C. It's in this little area here.
Oh hey, more pack dots for the taken.
Come on, Mr. Robot, I need help. 3, 2, 1.
Thinking about it, that is probably, there was this one mentality I used to have for the longest time with the original game where I didn't really think there was much point in actually using the pack dot, attack or the pack dot bomb.
Yeah.
Because I figured, why would I waste all my precious pack dots like that? But nowadays I realize there's really not much point in the pack dots beyond using them as projectiles.
The pack dot economy is fantastic. Just keep throwing them at people.
Exactly.
You get a pack dot. You get a pack dot.
Does kind of make it all the more sadder that they didn't, I can sort of understand why they didn't bring it back for the later games, but it is a pretty, when done correctly, it's a very fast-paced attack for, I mean, it's technically faster paced than, say, the butt bounce or the rev roll.
Oh, and it's very safe to use against the people who are otherwise, faster than you.
Correct. Also, look at that. The Chocogen is in his natural habitat.
Oh.
Or rather, I would say that if it weren't for the fact that technically it isn't its actual size.
No, the Chocokin is supposed to be it is supposed to be a mecha. It is supposed to be massive.
Mm-hmm.
But
I want to say that one of the I forget the name of the franchise, but there's this whole series dedicated to a whole bunch of these mecha crossovers in an RPG type setting.
Oh,
I know for, like, it's one of its mobile releases, Pac-Man was featured in it, and he was riding his regular colored Chuck again.
Oh, that's cool. The most I can think of is that I know there was like this one RPG thing that. Okay, get the health, get the health, get the health. I dislike these enemies very much.
Oh, oops. Oh no, wait, I can still reach that out there. I just noticed the ramp over there.
But yeah, it's there is a there we go. There is I do know what you're talking about. I forgot its name, but there was
It's super something.
But I remember that there was something similar to that where it featured like every single like it would have Evangelion, it would have Gundam, it would have all sorts of Robo give me this. It would have all your favorite Robo franchises in one fun little party roof thingy. Give me the medal.
Honestly, at this point, Hype, I know it's not entirely your thing, but could you look that up for us?
Oh,
It's
sure.
like a big Robo crossover game.
It's like say Mecha crossover game.
Yeah.
And it should give you something.
Think like RTS or RPG or something. Also, I will say, I need to go back and see how it's doing, but apparently there was this really actually solid Gundam game that came out recently. Or at least it was still in beta, but it was supposed to be almost like Overwatch meets the Gundam robots, like first-person shooter style, but it was actually really solid from what I saw. I got the strawberry.
You're garbage.
Strawberry. It was 100% worth
Super
it.
Robot Wars.
Ah,
That's it.
okay.
I mean, simple to the point, but yeah, I think that's the one I was thinking of.
Sounds about right. Get this. And I saw that. I will keep an eye out. I'll check out what's behind that as soon as I massacre these robots. I will also say, this has actually been a very lengthy level.
A little, yeah.
Does it? Yeah, Pac-Man.
Though I will also warn, this is unfortunately not the lengthiest level in this world.
Would you say that the level that's after that is the longest level in the game?
I want to say it's either the second or the third one that's longer.
But like, is that? But
I don't know if I'd say it's the longest in the game, but it's definitely one of the longer ones.
do we note it?
Especially in my case, because I know part of the whole thing involves a lot of swimming.
Got it. All right. Bonus stage unlocked. Now I
Did it.
Now I get to show off to everybody. Alright. It involves those guys. I don't like those guys. I'm just gonna leave them be.
Yeah, leave them be, because I mean, I don't even know if they... Oh, you don't know, I remember. They technically can't crush Pac-Man, but if they don't, their little shockwaves can, you know, bounce them to the side.
Hooray! Bird. I did it.
You did it, and so did I. Now I get to do the bonus game.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'll straight up say, I think that was actually straight up one of the easiest bonus stages. Like, it's just, literally just jump across carefully to the end and then just... Okay.
Now it's my turn.
Go for it. I'm just doing more of the slot game.
Man, and seeing this ominous blue background just makes me think to myself, I just imagine suddenly, like, popping out of the screen, "Fuck you, Baltimore!"
Join us here on Ghost Island, where we have challenge pissing. What's challenge pissing?
You heard right, challenge pissing!
What is it? If you can piss 6 feet straight up and not get wet, you get no down payments. Call the it was like and you can pay with credit, cash, check, and that check better not bounce. You're a dead motherfucker.
Go to hell!
Go to hell. I need to look that up later.
Fine, I'll take my business elsewhere.
For those that don't know the context, or, you know, those that have been living under a rock for the past 20 years, Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Big Bill Hell's Cars and something. It's that. There are certain rants that I sometimes go back to just for fun. One is that one. The other one is the Dragonite one, because that's a great
Oh, yeah.
one. Not fully realized dragons!
Also, I just noticed, Logan, on your screen. Nice.
Oh my god!
Oh God, the wife's gonna kill me!
No. Okay, when you're ready.
All right, I'm out. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Under pressure.
Under pressure. And now we get a sneak peek at the metallic sharks.
I don't think I'm gonna like the metallic sharks, am I?
No, they could be worse.
Okay.
But they make the goofiest crunching sound.
Oh boy, I can't wait to hear it in your end, 'cause I have a feeling that they don't do the goofy stuff in my game anymore. I think in my game they're just gonna actually sound like ruthless, blood-hurtling killers.
I think they still keep. I don't remember how much more subdued it is in Re-Pac, but I know it's still relatively goofy.
Okay. Whoop. I'm digging.
Also, I remember this distinctly with the original version of Re-Pac's soundtrack. They actually did redo this this song in its, very underwhelming way. Even though this is like one of the few songs that actually was still kept in its Red Book fashion.
Yeah.
So then once they got the clue from I don't know, from some big wig exec or whatever, it's like, oh, we could have just used this all along, and so they stuck it in.
Because I was gonna say I love the I'm liking the kind of like sassy like like work time fever kind of beat. And,
oh yeah, no, like this is easily one of the better songs in the game, and I definitely remember for the very odd Game Boy Advance port of the game. This is the song they played for the title screen.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Game Boy Advance port of this.
Yes, there was, and it was pretty much my introduction to the original Pac-Man world.
Oh,
man.
How would you?
It's not the worst port in the world, but there's really no point in playing it when there are easier ways of playing the original or even Re-Pac now.
Oh, of course.
Also, that ghost I ate is going nuts because he won't stop freaking flashing.
Oh,
I'm a public flasher.
I'm a that's I kind of now love the idea of someone shouting out that they're a flasher.
Oh, thank God, he stopped. Nice. Oh my God, that was starting to drive me nuts.
I kind of love the idea now of someone announcing that they're a flasher with as much enthusiasm as a chuckster.
Oh my God, I'm a flasher!
And
they call themselves a flasher, but in reality they're just a pair of googly eyes that are floating ominously.
I missed the letter P, but I don't care, I showed it off!
Oof!
I just lost $1 million.
But I'm happy!
That okay, please tell me HBO Max did not remove all of those.
It did.
They removed all Tom and Jerry?
Yeah, like that was the big news that they had. Like, apparently, I don't know the specific reason. I think it was something aside from a tax write-off, but yeah, they got rid of a huge chunk of their animated lineup. I think they're still available if you have like the Boomerang streaming service, but aside from that, yeah, Zavlav needs to go step on a field of Legos.
I just don't get it. Like I don't know. It's definitely one of those things where I'm just like, why? You know that.
Oh, I missed the P.
You know that your streaming platform needs content in order to, actually get people to watch the service. So why would you remove content from the thing that people? And that's why there was that thing when I think it was either Netflix or someone was planning on removing another show, and someone just straight up called it like it is. What is even the point of streaming services anymore if they're all just gonna remove the, like, what is the point of having a concise, consolidated library of, very fun materials? Drop it.
Oh.
Maybe someone made fun of Zavlav for preferring live-action shows, and he's held a grudge against them ever since.
In our culture? Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I wouldn't. I honestly, genuinely would not put it past him. Just okay. Thank you.
I'll tell Big Johnny that. Wait till Big Johnny sees this and makes fun of me saying live actions for kids.
Oh, Whoa! Okay, that's
happened?
something I didn't expect. I was trying to butt bounce near the pipe where all the pack dots were spewing from, thinking that would be an easy staying spot for when they're dropping. I accidentally got myself stuck in there for a brief bit.
Oh, Lord.
That would have been the weirdest case of a game literally soft locking me because Pac-Man got himself stuck in the pipe.
Careful there.
That being said, the butt bounce is really helpful if you want to keep your place on a treadmill.
Guys, everyone gather round. Now,
Gather round, kids!
here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, that took a bit. He was a runner.
4,
You know, let's keep that combo going. 5,
5,
6.
6.
7.
And that's my favorite number.
Oh, funny, because that's the exact number of times I want to kill myself.
I forget.
7.
I forget. Did 7? I forget. Did that show ever continue, or did they like cancel it or something?
Pokemon Bridged? I don't know.
Because it's been a while since I've seen anything from them for some reason.
Well, me neither, but then again, it's probably because I'm not actively looking for updates on them, mainly just because, like,
Oh,
even
they
though
make the
they're-
cartoony sound still.
They do.
I was about to say, like, the only reason I'm not actively looking for updates on them is because, like, not for nothing, like, even though there's a lot of moments from it I do like, it as a whole, I'm not super into abridged shows.
I mean, as someone who, I mean, no.
Stand right there. There you go. Thank you.
Wait, no, you 100% have a point. Really quick, but the part with the sharks, was there a metal ball up power was supposed to acquire before going down there?
I don't think it's, like, right there, but there might be another opening you can find along the way that you can destroy them. Otherwise, they're just a nuisance you just gotta avoid.
Well, it's mainly also because earlier I did see,
A chest?
Yeah, a number of chests.
There you go.
Then, yeah, you might... I mean, who knows? Maybe the
Oh, hang on,
the
no, I'm seeing over here, yeah, the path goes back
Yeah,
to
there's the
left.
chrome pellet you're looking for.
I hope, anyway. So let's see. Hit you. Okay, no, it's just for a fruit. Up we go. I mean, but why did I do that? That was a close one though. I mean, and I say this as someone who, unfortunately, like I've looked into things. I've tried doing voice acting. I've tried, like someone's like, oh, I have a bridge series,
Animal!
and I look at it, and the jokes are just not my sense of humor.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's a really big reason as to why I'm not super into a bridge series, because, like, I'm a dork that doesn't revel in vulgar humor. Part of the reason why I'm not that funny, and it's just that's the problem with a lot of abridged series, is that, like, you'll have one or two outliers that prove you wrong, but for the most part, they're very guilty of just doing that and little else.
Yeah. Right. And ta-da. Well, because like I don't know, like I feel like they're all trying to. Oh my god! For lack of a better example, like I feel like they're all just trying to be the next Velma, where it's like, look, wacky thing, it's something you remember from your childhood, but
Logan, I found the chrome pellet you were asking about.
yeah, and I also screwed up and wasn't able to complete this
Oh,
ghost
well.
section.
Also, like, I'm not quite
That's my
sure if I'd
first
really
one.
say, like, I'm not... I know why it's the first thing you think of, but it's really weird to use Velma as a comparison, considering that, like, you know, Bridge series have been doing that humor, like, decades before Velma was even conceptualized.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. But you know what I'm saying. Really, the idea it's like, look, it's something that you remember from your childhood, but now it's saying bad words,
It's something very immature.
and that's literally. And unfortunately, that's the thing. That's the other thing I need. I have to be honest with everybody and say, I'm not a fan of a bridge series where that's it. Like they said a bad word or wacky editing, and that's it. That's the joke. There's nothing else.
I
to
mean,
it.
that's kind of why the YouTube poop scene has become so niche nowadays.
Yeah.
I like smart YouTube poops such as Waxney. I don't know.
Well, there's Waxinator, and to a certain degree, I know I showed you a bit of it, Logan, but I think you probably would like the entirety of, like, the Friar's Rubbing Wood. Like, that one is not only pretty funny, but it's surprisingly well done in terms of all the edits that they've done.
Well, I've seen that, but I guess I'll be honest. It's one of those things where, hear me out, like, it's nothing against you. Also, finally, I'm done with this stage.
Ooh.
Ah,
I'm still trying to catch up.
it's okay. I mean, you are like actually, going through the place with a fine-tooth comb. I skipped I missed so much.
You say as I missed the P earlier.
NA.
Oh, we both did that. We're not so.
We're not so different, you and I.
We both have that much in common.
Well, no, it's oh.
You know what it is? Dupla stole the P. And that's the story I'm running with, because, yeah.
I want to remember that when we play that game now. I'm going to say, he stole the P, and you'll be like, what the hell are you talking about?
Now, what were you trying to tell me, Logan?
It's that, like, I like, okay, hold on. I like YouTube poops, but, like, for some reason, I've never been a fan, or at the very least, it never really was, like, convincing enough for me when they take, it's like AI, but not quite, where they take a couple of sentences and like cut them up to make the characters say whatever they're trying to say.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, like, because of, like, they're limited by the scripts that they have to go with, with the clips they're referencing. So if you want them to say something different, you kind of have no choice but to do, like, a lot of splicing. And, I'll give them this over stuff like, AI voices. They at least, those YouTube poopers at least put in the edit to, like, meticulously edit the clips and make sure that they work, as opposed to just using lazy AIs.
That is true. That being said, I am 100% in favor of any 11 Ducks, 11 Labs, Uber Duck, that's it, 15.ai, whenever that comes back online. I am 100% in favor, because the actor's dead, of giving us an AI-generated Sheriff of Nottingham voice, because I just love that voice. Just the
Now
sound of it
what
in general.
happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Vegas. It's just I forgot the name of that guy who plays the Sheriff of Nottingham, but I really enjoy.
I know, he's just a really funny actor. Like, honestly, just like not even just in terms of like the YTPs in general, just the Robin Hood the movie in general just has some really great voice work that's fun to look back on. Like, one of my favorite lines that I love thinking back to was with the sorry, I'm just blanking on names. Friar Tuck. Like, when Friar Tuck's at the church and just him shouting, "Get out of my church!"
Oh yeah, no, he goes mad. There's that. I remember there was like I forgot what it was, but I remember there was this funny line that he gave when he first tried that soup that was just way too spicy. There's there's that.
And of course, there's the one that we like to quote sometimes. It's like, "You took the words right out of my mouth, PJ." PJ, I like that. I do. I do.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, goes without saying, Prince John.
So,
is just...
you done red rolling over there, buddy?
Oh,
boy?
okay, we're ready. Okay, yeah, let's go down the tubes. Done.
Now we gotta go save the boy.
The boy.
Thankfully, the key's in the exact same area.
I don't know if I...
Unfortunately, it also involves a maze underwater.
A lot of backtracking. back and forth.
Not so much the sludge I just fell into.
It's a lot of backtracking back and forth. Also, oh, I joined you in the sludge. The loading screen. I understand it's supposed to be Pac-Man swimming, but because of his arms fully flat out, it doesn't look like he's swimming to me. Instead, it looks like he's just full on, just slapped into the water, unconscious, and needs help.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go back.
Also, I find it funny how in the original game, all the molten stuff is clearly yellow, like cheese, and then you got Re-Pac where it's all green, like it's like actual like poisonous green sludge.
Yeah, they took a page out of Crash Bandicoot because they wanted to be Crash Bandicoot.
I mean, that was kind of the initial idea behind Pac-Man World, because I know when the game was initially being conceived, back when it was still called under the code name Ghost Zone. They wanted to go for a platforming style not unlike Tomb Raider or Mario 64.
Huh.
And you could tell from the gameplay footage that's out and about that it wasn't really working out for him.
Not really, no.
But then a little something called Crash Bandicoot made the rounds, and they saw that, and it's like, something like this would be far more manageable. And so, yeah, here we are with a Crash Bandicoot-esque game where it's more so 2.5D platforming from the sides as opposed to, like, being Pac-Man's ass game.
Terrible. We already did that earlier in this playthrough. But I think that is actually interesting to think about that, like, yeah, what Crash Bandicoot did was essentially take, like, even more so than Mario 64 or any of the other stuff, like, they actually did take side-scrolling gameplay and make it 3D.
Yep. Basically, imagine it as if you were playing one of those those 2D games from, again, sort of like in a third-person stance.
Yeah.
Like, see all that right in front of you? You can actually move around, you have a little more wiggle room to work with. And it usually, like, at least with games like those, never got much more complicated than that. Which is why sometimes people like to coin those games as hallway platformers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, I know it's a weird thing to go back to, but you were talking about the terrible seat thing, and you said, no, we already did that. For some reason, one other joke that pops into my mind, because me and my folks were rewatching the movie the other day, Shrek 2, like, the bit after Shrek becomes human, and he's, like, inspecting... Oh!
Uh-oh.
And it's like
I got cornered.
Like, he's inspecting, like, his newly transformed self, and then at one point, touch round buttocks!
I remember that.
One thing I've noticed about the mazes in the original Pac-Man world that's kind of stupid is that, say when you're, you're powered up and you're eating the ghosts.
Yeah.
And naturally the ghosts would usually freeze in place, and so would you while the score is up. Obstacles do not freeze in place.
Nope.
So say if you end up eating a ghost right on top of one of those dangerous obstacles, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get hit.
Whoa! Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Oh jeez! I found a problem now.
What kind of problem?
Now there's a magnetic crane.
Yep, and it detects metal, or chrome in this case, so you can't get caught up in it.
Really noted. Whoop. Right, let's go.
See, when that does happen, just shake the stick and you'll be fine.
Okay.
The boss fight, I know, does make some use out of that, too, so,
I'll keep that in mind.
it's gonna be more of a problem with me than it is for you, but still. It is still there in Re-Pac.
Alrighty.
Ah!
What happened?
Got flattened and fell to my doom.
Oh, noes.
How is that even possible?
How did I do it?
Well, it all started when you were just a little pizza without its slice.
Pizza. You reminded me now of that one, I don't think it was by the Giving Tree, but I remember there was this one children's book I grew up with, like, called The Missing Piece or something, where it's like a giant circle that was missing a piece and wanted to just get over with his life.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little more obvious in the original game, but the music for this level feels so... I don't know how to describe it, but this sounds like the kind of music you'd hear while you're on the line waiting for an operator.
Huh.
You reminded me now of, it is still a YouTube video somewhere. And I think someone on TikTok even made a joke about it because they should have. Thankfully, they needed to. It's what the people deserve. It's the most chill it's the most chill on hold music ever. Like where the guy who made it went way too hard on that really, really awesome sounding piece of music.
Huh. Just no. This music sounds something that would belong to that, or maybe not even, or hell, even one of those like really
elevator music,
like elevator music, and also those really like budgeted, not even so much budgeted, but like.
There's Pac-Boy.
Oh.
The thought process I get is that this would not be something this would be music I would not unhear in a video game adaptation of a board game in the 90s.
No, I could see that, absolutely. All right,
like, whether it be the Game of Life or Candyland.
Man, like, when you get to play stuff like Monopoly for the PS1.
Yeah, that, too.
Alright, we don't want to go that way just yet. We want to go this way.
And I remember when my cousin...
Why did I think that long drop was going to be worth it?
I was about to say, it's funny you say Game of Life. I remember my cousin had the PC version of that back at their old house.
Aw.
Was it like a newer version, or was that like...
Well, well, keep in mind, this was late 90s, so...
Gotcha.
Wow,
So,
and the levels
it might be
are-
the same version. It might have been... I wonder if it's the same version that was also on the PS1 with those really awkward-looking faces.
I mean, it might be for
Let's
all
see.
I know. Like, I only knew of it as a PC game. I didn't know it had a PS1 version.
It did.
I was about to say, wow, the fact that the end of the level is just right there. I literally could beat it without even collecting the C.
Yeah, you could totally just end it early, but this is where they give us the goal of saving Junior.
Which, alright, may as well. And thus, yeah, thus the level becomes a lot longer now because you are trying to go for everything now.
Especially for me, when the swimming controls are so goddamn slow.
Well, the movement has definitely been slow for me, but not the, there we go, but not the... Ow. Die. But not the swimming up and down, thankfully.
Yeah, honestly, Re-Pac did the swimming so much better justice for how much faster it is to swim up and down.
Okay, let's go in here.
Also, I swear, I'm just cursed to never pick up any more keys after that one level where I got them all.
Oh no.
Maybe.
Easy does it, easy.
Yeah, no, the big problem with this is that not only is it like an underground, like an underwater, like, piping, like, cavern system you need to swim through, it's also a maze. Which, you know, in most other cases, this would be Pac-Man's speciality. But here, it's slow as molasses.
Not just that, it's this little, like, really narrow bit at the very end you have to do to get the cherry.
Yep, it's very... There's a lot of back and forth.
Okay, now, get Choco-Kitten, go down there, break these boxes.
And mind all the U's.
Yep, got it.
Whoa, jeez.
Peach. Send me back up, coach. Thank you. Back this way. Yep.
Right away.
And then open her up. Get myself Choco-Kitten, but I don't believe I can survive in the toxic ooze still. So head down.
Alright, I can grab this. And I'm not sure if this is the case in the... Actually, I want to say it's still the case in the original. I do believe in Re-Pac, the blue chest that has the chrome pellets do respawn.
But in the original, they do not.
I don't remember. I'll check. I'll be checking that out in just a bit.
Okay.
There.
For now,
Shark.
for now, I can confirm I did miss the letter M. Let's see if I can find anything else I'm missing. There's the letter M, actually. Never mind, we got it.
Oh, there it is.
Now then, moving forward a little bit further because we are still missing. The
Okay, yeah,
ribbon.
it's one. Yeah, it's one and done.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, this section can be pretty savage for classic players.
Up, 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 up. I did it. Give me that health. Okay, now then.
Actually, fuck it. Just to save myself a little frustration later. Ooh.
Alrighty. Don't blame you.
Whoop.
Give it. Well, no, especially because, like, yeah, basically, as James has already alluded to, if you are not careful, you'll run out of the metal power-up, and that's it. You can't do this area anymore because
Yeah, you're screwed. You're screwed from saving Junior.
that's why they put the end goal right there, because you could always take the swim of shame all the way back up and just leave.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing else. Let's hurry.
Honestly, here I'm actually not too close, not too far off from getting the key here. Oh, hey, another one of supernova pellets.
There we go. Yep. Oh yeah, you're right. You're pretty much neck and neck with me now. So yeah, you do that. You can kill those guys. I have the ribbon fruit, and I'm heading on my way back.
All right, you're pretty much on track.
I just need to get off this Chogokin suit. There it goes.
It's so uncomfortable after a while.
It chafes me.
It chafes me so.
It chafes.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if I mentioned this, but that's another character that I am very that I didn't think about how much a little melodramatic, sure, but a voice actor that I was not expecting to hear in Freakazoid, but I loved was the voice of Freakazoid's second butler.
Oh, that's right. I want to say Jonathan Harris is his name, but yeah, the guy that plays the praying mantis in Bug's Life.
Weren't you in a show with a robot?
Oh, never mind.
But just like his like wins his. I can't think of a better word for it besides his whinging. His just his moaning all the time. But like Sleep Bell is just so fun.
And just how hysterical he can sound sometimes when people scare him or when he's scared. You did
That was great, and
I got a bell. I think that's what I'll need for the key.
Yep. That should be it.
Ouch! Steam, take me away with your magnificent sails.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, where was I?
Now then, eat some ghosts, and let's see if we can knock this one out. Get you and head straight down. Got him. Complete.
I much really do like the extra theatrics for eating the ghosts in Re-Pac. It is kind of a shame that in the process they eliminated the perk of gaining additional health wedges if you do end up getting all the ghosts.
Oh,
Yeah. And with that, I have...
You saved the junior.
There you go. What you gotta say for yourself, lad?
Yay, thanks for saving me.
That's all he's got.
Good talk. Alright.
Thank you for releasing me.
I'm going the wrong way, aren't I?
Oh! Oh, hang on. Life. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can we put me back up? Thank you.
One thing I find, you know, there was one thing I found rather confusing with some of the name changes. Like,
Yeah.
for example, earlier, stop.
Careful.
That hurts. What was I gonna say? Some of the name changes were a little confusing. Like, earlier on, we saved the baby, who they now named Pac-Sis. And then we have Junior here, who's been renamed Pac-Boy. And it's like, at first it's one of those things where, like, with a name like Pac-Sis, wouldn't it make more sense if she
was the same age as Pac-Boy?
if not that, the more so, like, I don't know, it seems like a random name when it's not immediately clear if she has a brother or whatever.
Yeah, but I guess, I don't know. Do not tell me that it's something like, oh, but calling her Pac-Girl would be too close to... Would be too close to Miss Pac-Man.
You know what? That's why he got hit the first time, because they were trying to stop you from saying it.
It's like, don't.
Don't. App Games is gonna get mad.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's like the Candlejack thing all over him.
He just left because he's saying.
God damn it.
He left because
he had to say his name.
I can't say it because otherwise... So you're lucky, Hype. You get to say his name. I can't say it because it becomes way too crazy for me to try and do that in this setup.
If he says his name, this whole thing's getting canceled.
I can't do that.
Well, what happens if James says it?
Then this whole thing gets canceled.
Then the channel goes goodbye.
And boy, would that be an awkward stopping point when we're so close to the end of the game.
But. Try it again. Nope, lemon.
He touched the butt again.
We're going for the melons. Nope, banana. Okay.
A melon, a banana, and
A Galaxo.
whatever that bug is.
Okay, we're going for cherries now.
And now I saved the Pac-Boy.
Yay! What does he say?
He still goes by Junior in this game. Cool, thanks for the rescue. Swim out, pipe 1 to exit. I am so out of here.
Woo! Cool talk, bud. I got 4 more lives with my name on it.
He has the audacity to act like a California surfer dude, and yet he wears that goofy-ass hat. At least Pac-Boy has a better sense of fashion.
Like what I'll do. Let's see what I'll wait actually till James beats the level.
Don't worry, I'm on my way out now.
Okay, then I'll just say this is what Pac-Boy says.
This is the most leisurely chase ever.
Yay! This is what Pac-Boy says in the modern version. Welcome back. Talkman's place is pretty close now. Almost I was gonna say pretty cool. You can do it.
I feel bad that Pac-Boy has probably some of the more generic lines out of the entire family.
Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. If you said that I should go back because they'll say things throughout the adventure.
Yep, here and once you unlock the final area.
Looks like you're pretty close to Pac-Man's place. Keep up that pace, says Puka. And in the ruins area,
Oh, jeez.
Uchi says, Pac Buddy says, great job, the gate's open. Be safe, master.
Woof, woof.
Eat a cute pupper.
And then Professor Pac over here says,
The middle gate is open. Great peril may lie ahead. Keep your wits about you, Pac-Man.
Articulate as ever, old man.
I thought all he said was.
Anyway, alright, with that,
He totally did have the vernacular in the original game's intro.
with that, I will now take a little breather to watch as James dispatches with this zone's cruel guardian.
Right.
So good luck.
Yeah, grab some popcorn, grab a drink.
Grab my
This could
hand.
take it then. Oh, but first, hey, Junior. Dude, there are, like, more friends to rescue? You have to totally save them. Like...
That was like, I never thought about that. That was just like such an era where everyone was just like, put in the word totally. I'm not getting enough dudes in this script. Add a couple more in.
Yeah, that was the 90s for you.
Alright, Krome Keeper.
The Krome Keeper. This fight in the original game, kind of drags.
So let's see. Oh, that's his health bar?
That's his health bar. At least they were courteous enough to give us one. So here's the main gimmick. We gotta push all of the switches that are currently in the area. That being said, though, those switches are piping hot. So regular Pac-Man can't do jack against them. You need to be Krome Pac-Man in order to turn them on.
So where's the where's the chrome pellet or metal, where are the pellet? Oh, I see. It's in those wooden boxes.
Yep. They can't, or at least they can be.
And if not, it's just RNG to wait for him to do. Oh.
Yeah. And this is literally the entire fight.
And let me guess, you have to push all the switches in a short amount of time.
Yes.
Oh.
Try not to get caught on those magnetic, ceiling decorations.
I can absolutely now see how this would become obnoxious very fast, that my voice would crack. There.
Ah, crap.
But hang on, you just push all the switches.
The main switch seems to be open, though, so if I could jam it's just right. Ow.
One down.
One down, 7 more to go.
Oh, lordy Lou. But at the very least, like, it also doesn't look like it also doesn't look like it's, unless something's gonna change soon. It doesn't look like it's particularly hard to take damage.
Unfortunately, Pac-Man has there's absolutely no such thing as invincibility frames on when it comes to bouncing the switches. So, yeah, don't tempt it.
That's fair. Just gotta do that, and another bonk. What do you think so far, Hype?
That robot definitely means business. Box.
Also, it's not immediately obvious, but he's supposed to be walking on a treadmill.
I thought he was.
Oh, I see.
I thought he was just doing a dance.
I thought that too. I thought he was doing a. This is my happy. Go ahead.
Look at those sick dance moves.
This is my happy smashing dance. Ow!
Come on, over here!
It does also make me very hopeful that there's no like. It does also make me hopeful that there's no like I hope that there's a checkpoint between these health pips and that they wouldn't make you do all of this again every time.
I'd hope not. But if it means anything, Logan, the boss fight is completely different in Re-Pac. So you won't have to do the same song and dance as I'm doing right now.
Health pip in the lower right. Health pip in the lower right.
Got it.
You need
It's
it.
still there.
I hope it's still there because you need it. No.
It's not there.
Aw.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, that was a
one up
close
there.
one. Nah, that's a one-up.
Oh! Let go of me, you dumb magnet!
I don't like to be Pac-Man handled.
Ow.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to hit it on this one unless this has a metal pellet in it.
I'll wait it out.
Oh, let's see. Nice. All right, let's hurry.
Ah!
Okay, maybe not this particular rotation.
Oh, hey, an extra life.
Does that give you full heal? It does not.
Nope.
Okay, well, I mean, it's still appreciated. in theory, if we really just had forever, you could replay this stage over and over again and just grind for lives waiting for the right box.
Yeah, assuming they don't automatically get replaced with wedges.
Oh, that's true. Oh, like it's like sorry, Pac-Man, but I'm all out of inventory.
But yeah, that's again, this is my big problem with the fight. Like, it does the exact same song and dance for the entire thing, and there's absolutely no change. And you have to do this like 8 stinking times.
It does now have me curious if they. Wait, what? Oh!
God damn it! Oh god, not in the acid! Not in the acid!
Oh!
No!
Oh! You were like actually
that's
like
just
2
mean.
frames away. Oh, thank
okay,
you.
good. They saved
Okay,
the health.
good. So
saved
they
the health.
okay, good. Okay, so I don't know if it's every 3 or if it is just after every health pip. Here you go, have the checkpoint. Because thank God.
Oh, that would have been terrible if I had to do the whole thing again from the beginning.
Oh my gosh! Like yeah, like over half his health. All right.
And he's just doing the same walk and kick routine every time.
Have to give him a top hat and a cane at least. Liven it up for the family.
Give him, I don't know, if not that, then give him a freaking pair of thrusters. Get out of there, Pac-Man!
Swim.
Oh,
Okay. 2 health pips left.
2 more.
But like
Can you spare me some wood?
I'm not surprised that there's not. I'm just surprised there's not even like like things to mix this up. But like the magnets, I don't think are moving any faster. I don't think he's kicking the boxes any faster. It's
Nope. It's the same song and dance every time.
jeez. Done.
When people say that Re-Pac changed up all the boss fights to the better, they fucking meant it.
Well, I am looking forward to that then. So 1, 2.
A 3,
Sorry, I'm a little
a
late.
4,
And
and a wham!
damn,
That's it.
Oh,
Oh, jeez, man, you don't need to get ahead of yourself.
You killed a man.
In a matter of speaking. Yeah, is it really considered murder if it was just a robot?
All right. And with that, it is my turn to step into the ring with the Krome
You're
Keeper.
up. Krome Keeper Mark II.
Let's see what you have to say for yourself.
So first and foremost, he got a heck of a boost up in factory orientation, because now you have to work with the treadmills too.
What do you have to say? Oh, hey, you.
And Pac-Man gave him a much-needed upgrade.
Now I can see where you got all that metal from. And what is that psychic power you have?
That's pure magnetism, Pac-Man!
Wow!
And so, with all that pure magnetism, he made himself his own scrap bucket and calls him the Krome Keeper.
Hi, I'm Paul.
But he's got 2 eyes. Paul only has 1.
well, while you handle
Oh,
that,
yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta feed my cat.
Okay, oh, don't walk into those things.
So the main difference here is that you still have to wait for wooden crates to pop up, or not even so much wooden crates. You have to wait for the blue chest to pop up. Now the main difference here, now you actually have to rev roll into the guy as opposed to try and push a whole bunch of switches to knock him flat.
And I see the issues that those pipes are constantly red hot, so I need to find a Krome pellet in order to do that.
Correct.
Wow, they really did completely. I will say I'm actually very surprised that they did this. That like they had the, not to say like the courage, but just the fact that like they were like, yeah, no, we think that at the now we now agree that the that this boss mechanic was very clunky. This looks like this would be a lot more fun, and they just had no fear and just completely changing it all. Oh, and of course,
Now he has extra phases too, where he brings out the big guns.
oh lordy.
Have fun.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I see. It's not the wooden crates I'm looking for. It's the it's our old friend the blue box I'm looking for. Oh
Yep.
my.
The crates can still give you an occasional wedge or pack up
There it
if
is.
you need them. But yeah, the blue chests are what you're really after.
Your
You two
miss-
could become the robot.
Your missiles mean nothing to me. Let's keep going.
Unfortunately, I think he's in the stun phase for long enough where you can't exactly combo that.
Oh, I would love if there was. I would love if there was some speedrun showing that off, but these freaking Steam vents in here. And you know what?
Maybe in the next GDQ.
And I don't know if I already mentioned, but I also like his boss theme as well.
Oh yeah, no, it's very upbeat.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No.
And oh boy.
Yeah,
Also,
now they're putting magnets on this thing.
Anyway, sorry about that. And also, I just want to say, while James was going through the fight, I was talking with her about your progress on it, and MB likes to think that you won because she was wishing you luck.
Aww.
Well, I appreciate it because I definitely needed it.
What is that attack now?
Oh my good lord!
Such a laser.
Yeah, no, Krome Keeper does not screw around this time.
No,
he
he
actually
does
has
not.
the means to fight back.
You know what?
Not just walk around all day kicking boxes.
But you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy with that because this is what I was wanting from your boss fight as well.
Yeah, no, again, this is the much better boss fight, and it doesn't take nearly as long to finish.
Oh great, now there's enemies.
Or if it does, or I don't know, maybe it's not that much shorter, but it feels like there's more weight to it.
And I also like as you're hearing now in the background, like they're basically like his jovial like melody tune is becoming more and more like there's more and more stuff going on in the music to match with how much hell is being raised in this field now.
He's literally gonna bring the whole factory down if he keeps on strutting like that.
Where is it? There you are. And with that,
One more hit, and
goodbye.
Kaboom!
oh, and I was so close to being the perfect robot.
Dunk.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's not the same without him losing his head, but hang on.
I mean, he lost his everything that time.
I want the butt!
Thank you.
Of course you would be. Of course I would see you as an ass man more than anything.
Damn straight. Now then, with that said, more of this nonsense, which I'm not going to care about, because I think I only got a single coin. A single quarter to my name.
Got a quarter?
I'm going for bananas. Nope, never mind. Alright, we did it. Look at that.
Oh man, we definitely made short work out of that there scrap metal.
Which perfect. Now makes me question. Now makes me question. How hard is the final challenge ahead?
The final challenge, straight at Pac-Man's lair, where it's very thematically appropriate considering it's a big, bad, spooky castle, and everyone has something new to say accordingly.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'll do that right now before I forget. What do you have to say for yourself, boy?
Great job. You're almost at Pac-Man's place.
Okay. What does your sister say?
Shut up, Pac-Man. I'm letting the man speak with his kids.
Oh, is he talking to you too?
No, Pac-Man's constantly laughing because I'm in his area now.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this place. Be careful, Daddy. Okay, and then...
Daddy.
Puka, you have anything new to say as the defunct character from a franchise that no one cares about anymore, unfortunately? Let's not talk about space. Time to rough him up. Yeah.
That's not true. There's still people that like Big Dog.
Yeah, but Namco doesn't seem to want to do any more with it. Oh, what's that? Was it? Go get Master. Oh, let's look. Oh, do you guys say the same thing? Hang on.
Rough.
Professor Pac, if you say the same thing, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, okay. You're approaching Talkback's there. Do not let your guard down, Pac-Man.
Okay, good. Now I won't have to punch your glasses.
Got off easy this time, old man. Alright. It's okay. And let's just head back over here. I will approach the evil boss mansion, Mr. Man's lair. Yeah, come on.
The evil man's lair, again, very spooky, very ooky, and with plenty of dread to spare.
Dun, dun.
And it's amusing how the rain the rain clouds are situated here exclusively.
Yeah.
I see. So 3 spooky levels, and then 1 showdown at his party. And Tuckman does not laugh at me.
Unlike in your case, I will still have to free every member of the family in order to reach him. But I mean, we both only have 1 person left to save. So that all said, we will see you all next time for the showdown at Pac-Man's place.
Bye.
Who said I was gonna save her?